It started with a crayon drawing taped to my refrigerator. Just a simple picture. A stick figure family. A house. A sun in the corner. The kind of drawing any child makes without thinking. My daughter, Lily, had drawn it at preschool and proudly handed it to me that afternoon, smiling like she'd just created a masterpiece. I didn't think much of it. That night, I walked into the kitchen to get a glass of water. The fridge light flicked on, and I froze. The drawing was different. The sun, which had been in the top right corner, was now in the top left. I stared at it, confused. I laughed nervously and told myself I must be imagining things. Maybe it was another drawing. Maybe I misremembered. So I went back to bed. The next morning, I looked again. The sun was back in the top right corner. That's when the unease started. I took a photo of it on my phone. That evening, when I came home from work, I checked the fridge again. The stick figures were closer together. Not by much. Just enough to notice. Their hands, which had been separated, were now touching. I felt a chill crawl up my spine. I checked my phone photo. The original drawing showed a gap between their hands. Clear as day. This wasn't memory playing tricks. Something had changed. That night, I couldn't sleep. Around 2 a.m., I went to the kitchen again. I don't even know why. Something just pulled me there. The fridge hummed softly in the dark. The drawing had changed again. The stick figures were now smiling. They hadn't been smiling before. Their mouths were curved upward, wide and unnatural. And the sun had a face. 2 small dots for eyes. A curved mouth. Like it was watching. I ripped the drawing off the fridge and threw it in the trash. My hands were shaking. The next day, Lily brought home another drawing. Put it on the fridge, Daddy, she said. I hesitated. But I did it anyway. This one showed a house, a tree, and 2 stick figures. One big, one small. Me and her. That night, I took a picture of it. Just in case. At midnight, I checked again. The small stick figure had moved closer to the big one. At 2 a.m., its hand was touching mine. At 3 a.m., its head was leaning against my shoulder. I didn't sleep at all. By morning, the drawing showed us hugging. I confronted Lily. Did you change your drawing? I asked. She looked confused. I can't, she said. It's on the fridge. Her voice was small, honest. Then she said something that made my stomach drop. They move when you're not looking. I laughed nervously. Who told you that? She shook her head. They told me. Who's they? She pointed to the fridge. After that, I started locking the kitchen door at night. It didn't matter. Every morning, the drawings had changed. New details appeared. Windows in the house. Shadows under the tree. Faces with eyes that followed you no matter where you stood. One night, I heard a sound. Paper sliding. Soft. Slow. Like something being dragged across plastic. I stood in the hallway, heart pounding, staring at the closed kitchen door. I didn't open it. The next morning, the drawing showed the front door of the house open. Inside the drawn house, there was a dark shape. Tall. Thin. Watching. That night, I took all the drawings and burned them in the sink. Every single one. The fridge was empty. No paper. No crayon. No tape. I felt safe for the first time in days. Then Lily came into the living room holding a piece of paper. She looked pale. Quiet. Daddy, she whispered, they don't need paper anymore. She turned the page toward me. It was a drawing of our living room. The couch. The window. The TV. And me. Standing in the middle. Behind the stick figure version of me. Was something tall. Black. Smiling. And in the corner of the page, was a small drawing of the fridge. With no pictures on it. Just a single message written in crayon. We're closer now. And that's when I realized, the drawings weren't moving, they were coming closer.